Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jordy if you don't know me, and I feel really cute. I kept today's look quite simple. I was just feeling like a wing liner and glowy skin and some fluffy brows. Tried a few new things, some new lashes. These lashes are insanely amazing. In this video, I used my Furless Cosmetics brush set. Of course, there's links below if you need some new makeup brushes. And I did a more in-depth how-to on wing liner, a few of the tips and tricks that I use when I do my liquid liner. So if you need some guidance for your wings so you can fly away from all the bullshit, then keep watching. Real quick, I'm gonna slap on my skincare. These are all Mabel and Meg. This is the Lume Elixir Serum, the Ethereal Delicate Day Cream, and the Eye Serum. For today's foundation, I'm using the BH Cosmetics Naturally Flawless Liquid Foundation. This is in the shade Fair Golden. I'm also gonna put the Smashbox Summer Drops in collaboration with Vlada. These are just like golden, shiny, liquid drops. I'm gonna mix it into my foundation because I'm obsessed with this. It's stunning. And then I'm gonna go in with the Pro 4F. I've never mixed those drops with my foundation before, and since they're really kind of watery, it thinned out my foundation a little bit and it looks amazing. I am just going to put a drop of this on my hand and show you guys up close how insanely magical this is. Look at it. To conceal, I'm gonna use my Korean concealer, Barisom Dual Contouring Double-Sided Liquid Concealer. First, I'm using the concealer end under my eyes. Got a little bit of a breakout on my forehead, just on any spots. Might have a little bit of redness. And I'm just gonna pop in with the Pro 1F. And blend this out. I could leave my skin at this, but I really like the look of highlighting. And on the other end of this Korean concealer, there is a brightening side. And I just love this under my eyes, a little bit on my forehead, nose, and chin, and then back in with the Pro 1F. Really gives the face some definition and makes you look incredibly glowy. To contour, I'm going to use my Fenty Matchstick in the shade Amber. You guys know the drill. Cheek, jawline, forehead, which I totally don't need to be doing because I'm gonna have bangs today, and nose. Back in with my Pro 4F. I'm going to blend this out into my foundation. It always looks like my forehead is unblended, but the truth is I actually just have kind of a lumpy forehead. For a little bit more precision with blending my nose contour, I'm going to use the Pro 1M. This brush is so good for so many things. It's good for blending, it's good for concealer, you can use it on your eyes, for eyeshadow, or cream products. I love brushes that can do it all. I really need to wash my brushes, but I might wait till Luke is here and see if he'll do it. I'm gonna use the brightening side of this little concealer guy again. I'm gonna really define this contour. That is a good base, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna go in with the Pro 5F and set my face with powder, using the Kat Von D Lock-It Translucent Powder as always. Almost always. And then using the same brush, I'm just gonna grab that excess powder and kind of sweep it all over the rest of my face. To set the contour and make sure everything is set. just want to put extra powder in the places that I want a little bit brighter, and then just a little bit everywhere else. When my base goes this well, I just feel like it's gonna be a good day. For brows today, I'm gonna use another one of the Kat Von D 24-Hour Super Brows. This is in the shade Medium Brown, and I haven't tried in the neutral colors yet, so I'm really excited. Using the Pro 7M. Just drawing little hair strokes, starting in the areas where I've got holes in my brows, just kind of filling them in. And then adding little hair strokes throughout the brow. These brow pomades have the best staying power of any pomade I've ever tried. They dry down and then you have brows, like semi-permanently. Now that I'm happy with the shape, I'm gonna go in with my Ico Tinted Brow Gel and gel all the brow hairs up and over in the same direction that I drew them in for a nice, fluffy, natural kind of looking brow. Something in my eye. Good for you.
Good for you.
This look is going to be mostly just a wing liner focus look, but I am going to add a little bit of definition to my eyeball. Using this Obsession Makeup London palette. You got this. I like this palette because that's what my boyfriend says to me all the time. I'm like, I'm trash. And he's like, you got this. We have just some lovely neutrals, a couple mattes, and a bunch of shimmers. I'm gonna pop into this guy here called Wish. Wish You Would. And using the Pro 7E, I'm just going to throw that on there as a base. And then with the Pro 8E, I'm gonna go into goals. And I'm just gonna define the crease a little bit. Just a little bit. Now I'm gonna grab some of this one. It's like a marbled, shiny one called Free. My nose is itchy. Ooh, that is really lovely. Could use this as a highlight. Subtle, but effective. Wow, that's stunning. I find sometimes that shimmer shadows don't apply nicely with a brush. You gotta pack it on with your finger, which is impossible if you have long ass fucking fingernails. I'm gonna highlight my nose with this eyeshadow while I'm using this eyeshadow. Oh! Yep, that's good. That's good, I love it. Inner corner action. Damn! I'm just gonna highlight my cheeks too while I'm at it. There's something just so insanely satisfying about a bright ass highlight. Mommy happy.
Mommy happy?
Mommy happy.
Mommy lovey.
Mommy lovey. My favorite liquid liner is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. This is what I'm going to use today for my wing. I just love this formula. I love the brush. It's amazing. A really, really great, cheaper alternative is the Epic Ink Liner from NYX. The brushes are quite similar. The Epic Ink Liner brush, which is this one, isn't quite as tightly packed as the Kat Von D liner. So this one, the Kat Von D one, is more precise, but they're both incredible. I do prefer this formula over this formula. This one's a little bit easier to use, but this one is a great alternative. They're even the same size. They look really similar. I think maybe this one is trying to be like this one. Let's make a wing. I like to go big on my wings. You don't gotta go big. You can use the same technique that I use and just keep it on the smaller side. My mirror is right here, if you can't tell. So I always like to look straight into the mirror with my eyes relaxed so I can see how my eyes are relaxed. And I like to quite lightly sketch where I want my wing to go. I put my wing a little bit lower for a little bit of a sleepy effect. And then while I'm at it, I like to do both so I can kind of match them up. And I've got a little bit of a guide right off the bat. Where you place your liner is going to affect the shape of your eyes. If you put it higher up and bring it up, it's gonna pull your eyes upwards. If you bring it down, it's gonna do the opposite. It's gonna bring your eyes downwards. This is gonna make my eyes look really elongated. Next, I like to go to the center. And depending on how thick you want your wing, I just go ahead and connect that to the wing. And now we've got a little outline of where the wing is. I like to keep my liner on the inner part of my eye really, really thin. And then make it gradually thicker as it gets to the end. Because I don't have a ton of lid space, I don't like to hide all of this lid space, which is why I keep it really thin. If I go too thick, it kind of makes my lashes disappear, and I really like to look lashy. If you do your liner thicker here, it's also going to make your eyes look closer together. Doing it really thin and thicker on the outer part of your eye is going to bring your eyes out and make them look farther apart. And then just fill it all in. And then once it's all filled in, you can kind of clean it up, modify the shape a little bit, make the tail nice and sharp. Once you're happy with one eye, then you have the daunting task of doing the other eye. I think the other eye matching up to this one has a lot to do with a positive mental attitude. If you find yourself doing the old back and forth, trying to make them even, and you just cannot get them even, you can use concealer to clean them up a little bit. But what I like to do is just, if they're close enough, throw on some lashes, and the lashes are kind of going to hide the fact that your wings aren't even, as long as they're not like completely opposite directions, you'll be okay. The liner went okay, they're not perfect, but like I said, if you fuck up your liner, just put on really dramatic lashes. No one will ever know. And if they do point it out, then like, why were you talking to them in the first place? I'm gonna use these bold face lashes. These are not so basic. They're super stacked, super 3D. There's like multiple layers of lash going on here. I'm gonna trim off just one little piece. Maybe one more. That will be good and comfortable. The fabric of this shirt is making my armpits sweat. Using my House of Lashes glue. These lashes are incredible. I might have a new favorite. This is the Nevermore Blush Light from Melt. I think it's my new favorite. It's super, super shimmery. It's pink with some peach reflex. It's quite perfect. And Ben is having a snack. Don't mind his crunching. Beautiful blush. I love this blush. Next, I'm gonna use the Freckle product. But every time I put it down, I lose it because it's tiny. It's not the product's fault, it's my mess's fault. Ah, there it is! It was just sitting behind a bottle of foundation. It's just so tiny. I'm just gonna go ham and dot this all over my face.
Wait,
It's a toe? And then with my broken nail finger, which is quite convenient, I'm just going to pat them around and into the skin. I love this product. I'm really, really, really happy that I got this. They hooked me up with an affiliate code, itslikelymakeup, to save 10%. And just in case you don't know how affiliate codes work, if you use my code, that means that I get a commission from your purchase. So thank you in advance. Ben is back to crunching and munching, snoozing and treats and snoozing. And since I kind of wanted this to be a little bit of a pinup look, I'm gonna add a few really dark beauty marks, Marilyn Monroe type of thing. Look at how good they look.
meow.
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 Meow. Where's my mascara? Where's my mascara? Where's my mascara? Mascara, where are you?
Wait, mine.
You don't. Just never mind.
I made mascara.
How am I missing the mascara? It's like a big ass silver metal tube. Where did I put it? It's like my eyes aren't working. I just can't see anything right now. It's gotta be here somewhere. I just saw it. I can't find my Crush mascara by Milk. That's what I originally was looking for. So I'm going to use the Superfan mascara by Smashbox, which is also lovely. And I just need the mascara to blend my lashes to the falsies, so it's not a big deal. I know typically a pinup look would consist of a red lip, but I've got the new Sugar Pill colors, and this is Duchess, and I just want to try it so badly. It looks amazing. And it's almost red. It smells so good. I'm just gonna use my finger to blot off some product while it's wet, because I find this makes it so much more comfortable to wear, and it wears better. It's not a thick coat of paint. And I also really like the look of a somewhat more blurred edge as opposed to a really crisp edge. Makes my lips look fuller. I love this color! I'm gonna set my face with this Ciate Dewy Mist, which is my new favorite. I love it so much. I might need a new one soon. I just love the way it smells. I love the way it looks. It is incredible. I'm so shiny. This makeup look is... I love it. I love it. I'm gonna put on my new wig that I'm really excited about, and I'll be right back. Look at this hair. This is the Cora wig from Annabelle's Wigs, and I've just been seeing it floating around on various pretty faces on Instagram, and I had to have it. I love bangs, but my hair, I just can't do bangs. I've got crazy cowlicks. I don't have enough hair for bangs. They have to come from like back here if I want a substantial amount. So, wigs with bangs will have to do. I'm obsessed with this. That's it for today's tutorial. I hope you liked it. I hope you find my wing liner tips useful. I've been meaning to make a video more focused on wing liner for a long time, so I hope you guys like it. I hope that you're having a lovely day or night. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing and turning on my little bell. It means the world to me. I'll see you guys in the next video.